the speed of innovation has hopefully now changed forever. I think the steps that were taken in the few weeks that the crisis really begun by the hospitality industry, but let's face it, by the world at large, I think really showed incredible decisiveness, incredible bravery, and people just reacted at pace, but still in a relatively robust, well communicated, and authentic way for the most part. So I think, you know, if we can have a channeling of that energy as we think about coming out of this, then I know the hospitality industry will be stronger than ever. I think the way we've all adopted to remote working, I think the way we've moved to reduce our cost base, or the way we've used to support our community, there's a few of the many examples that I think have just astounded me. I know, I'm sure other people kind of talk about various models of the recovery, but I think one of the things that we saw was just a huge protection is kind of the first bit of weathering that took place for me, where people were just making sure that teams were okay. You know, organizations like IHG just making sure that owners were okay, helping people push back costs and fees, huge kind of packages in place to make sure that, you know, as an industry community, we come out of this okay. And I'd also add to that huge level of responsiveness as well. You know, very quickly, people moving to monitoring the situation almost day by day, if not hour by hour. Again, as we get our teams home and working safe, and then as companies like IHG just track hotels around the world from China through Asia, through Europe, and then into kind of the Americas, as we see, you know, waves of closures, waves of government announcements. And there's been a huge amount of work behind the scenes. I think in any company, everyone is absolutely exhausted and needs a break. If you just look at the way we've had to work to weather this storm, again, you know, reprioritizing spend and activities. Unfortunately, many of our colleagues furloughed due to hotel closures, but at the same time, kind of pockets to protect the community around key workers, around getting meals out for the vulnerable. You know, choices made about whether, you know, people can keep hotels open or not. And behind it, of course, we all still have to be leaders. We still have to kind of check that our teams are okay. We still have to make sure that we're staying in touch. So I think one of the biggest things we've all learned is how to show authenticity and empathy, and also hopefully productiveness while working remotely. So few of my observations to kick us off.